Tim, but for the other people today, Taewon's gone AWOL, it's disappeared, so we're not sure. So poor Helen can't do it. So the 6 other people, I want you to write a note for each person this time. Each person. Here's, just in case you've forgotten, here's a few things you might want to consider. Maybe there's other things too. Okay, almost ready, guys? It's just about time. Just about time.
Alright, before we begin, just give us some applause so we can cheer up, please. Hey, now I have some attention here. Alright, can everybody hear me? Yeah, can everybody see me?
Yes.
Can everybody see him?
Yes.
Well, he's kind of tall here. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is June.
And my name is Choi.
And we are going to introduce to you guys about the bionic eye. Let's see. Harry, think about a situation when you can't see anything all of a sudden. What would you feel?
Depressed, dreadful.
Yes, probably. Yeah, I hope nothing happens to you guys though. Yes, you will probably feel uncomfortable and sometimes even feel scary. And now, we are going to show you a little bit of joking role play about what would happen to us if we cannot see. These are cute, isn't it? Yeah, please don't laugh, my hair is funny. Okay, alright, here we go. Okay, ready? Action! Yes? Can you see anything?
Oh no. Wow.
Now you can see me now. Oh, come on.
Oh. Sorry.
살려주세요.
Now, you have just seen a comedy, which I think was very funny. But what if this case were yours? Would you think this is funny for yourself?
No.
Yes. It would be miserable for people who cannot see really in their real lives. The reason I choose this bionic eye as a subject is due to a Korean movie, The Blind. Franklin, have you ever seen The Blind?
Yes.
Oh yes. Yes. The movie is about a woman who became blind by a car accident, and she faces a fearful killer to survive. I felt I would never stand it if it happens to me. As I saw the movie, I felt that I want to study biology, and with my bionic technology, and help the handicapped with my bionic technology, including blind people.
Now, we will go on the lovely PPT here. Next, please. As you can see on the graph above here, we are going to check out how many blind people exist among all the handicapped in Korea. As you can see in this so-called pizza right here, they're almost up to a quarter of all the handicapped are the blind, which means there are about 200,000 people who can see any light living in Korea right now. But hopefully this also means how many people we can save from the darkness with the technology of bionic eye. Next, please. The bionic eye is the technology of bionics. Then, what is bionics? The bionics is based on the study of biological engineering to make parts to replace living organisms, including human beings. And the bionic eye is the product of this bionics technology. Please.
Now, we are going to figure out the whole preview of bionic eye. First, eye structure. Second, principle of vision. And then, introducing technology of bionic eye. And finally, the flaws and things to improve in future for the bionic within conclusion. Now, we are going to see eye structure. There are three major parts in eye structure: cornea, iris, retina. First, iris. No, cornea. Yes. Cornea protects eye, and it reflects a light to concentrate the image to retina. It works like a window. And second, iris. Iris controls light and helps focusing the image. Third, retina. Retina play a role as a film of camera. And it receives light and send it to visual cells. And visual cells send the vision to brain via nerve cells. And now we'll look into the principle of vision. It is a total of 8 steps in receiving of vision. Yes. When your eyes catch the light, it goes through cornea, lens, retina, all the way through retina. And retina sends it to brain by using visual and nerve cells. And let's go on to the bionic eye technology. Bionic eye technology is 5 steps. First, camera captures image and send it microprocessor. And second, microprocessor send it receiver, converting it to electronic signals. And the receiver send it electrode panel in retina. Finally, electrode panel send it nerve cells and brain capture the image. These people in the slide are actual examples who use bionic eye in their real lives. And now, let's see a video about how bionic eye show images. This is next to and this is image by bionic eye.
Well, until now, you guys have seen how our eyes work by contact with the sequences, followed by the mechanism of the bionic eyes. But since this technology is brand new, it has several flaws and things to improve. And I want to point out two major things we want to think about. First, the technical limits, and second, commercialization. Even if you can see through this magical eye, even if you're blind, but you still need some special glasses or sunglasses to capture the images. And moreover, you can only see the direction, the way your face is heading. It's uncomfortable. Second, commercialization. Not many people know about this magical eye. Maybe even you guys who are life science students maybe have never heard about it before. Well, since this technology has not been modernized yet, it is really hard to find one and really expensive to get one. But hopefully, this new technology, has great aspects so far. The scientists are working on to minimize the camera that we can implant the camera into our lens. That means no more glasses you need. And furthermore, it has a great possibility of application adjusting to many other technologies here. It's flexible. So, in conclusion, the bionic eye technology has developed to replace human body parts, including all the living organisms. And although the bionic technology is not mature and has many flaws, the bionic technology is still in progress, and it gives hope to all the people who has disorder in their body parts, including the blind. And moreover, it has a great potential for a common good in our future, in our lives. The significance of bionics, including the bionic eye, will rise. And I believe that there will be no blind people suffering from darkness at all someday. This is the end of our presentation.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Segi and his name is Lee. And I'm here to present my presentation. And do you know who he is? He's NBA Hall of Famer Magic Johnson. Do you know who he is? He's a vocalist of legendary British rock band Queen, Freddie Mercury. Do you know Magic Johnson and Freddie Mercury have in common? Yeah. That's Magic Johnson is still alive and Freddie Mercury is died of age but the thing is they are infected by HIV. Today we'll talk about HIV and AIDS.
As you know, the AIDS is kind of serious disease. And since 1981, the first time the AIDS is recognized by medical professionals, the AIDS infected people are more than 65 million people. So, in addition, 25 million people have already died of the opportunistic infection by AIDS. So, in human history, judging by the number of deaths, the worst epidemic was the influenza of 1918. It swept the globe in a matter of months, killing 50 to 100 million people.
The second epidemic was of Black Death. It took roughly 25 million lives. But the unbelievable thing is that the people by age is almost 25 million people, and by 2020, the Joint United Nations program announced that by 2020, the HIV infection in world global is almost 90 million people. It is from the Joint United Nations program, and it's a map of world level AIDS infection, AIDS people. And every 6 seconds, people newly infected by HIV, and every 10 seconds, the people die of AIDS. And it's very serious problem, so researchers study AIDS.
Do you know what HIV is and how HIV causes AIDS? This picture is our HIV's figure, and the next picture is the life cycle of HIV. This is HIV variant and they have two proteins, GP41 and GP120. And GP41 is just support protein, and GP120 is binding protein. So GP120 recognize CD4 with co-receptor like CCR5 or CXCR4. After their their membrane are fused, and the variant spins its contents like RNA genome or reverse transcriptase, protease, integrase like that into the host cell.
After that, reverse transcriptase synthesis HIV DNA from the HIV RNA template, and integrase splice HIV DNA onto the host cell's genome. It uses host cells' enzymatic machinery and energy to synthesize their RNA. And finally, protease cleave precursor into viral protein, and viral are assembled inside the host cells. And new variant is outside the cell, and the immune cells are destroyed. HIV kills the immune system in those pathways, so the people get deficiency in disease.
HIV is very critical disease for human immune system. So researchers look for drugs that are capable of inhibiting enzymes special to the virus. For example, a drug that blocks reverse transcription should kill retroviruses with minimal side effects. This is the reason. This is the reason behind azithromycin, or shortly AZT. And this figure shows us how AZT blocks the retroviruses reverse transcription.
First of all, we should know about DNA polymerization, that is elongated by linkage. The former 3OH and letter 5 is the 5-triphosphate, 3-triphosphate. They are linked by phosphodiester bond. It absolutely needs OH terminus, reverse synthetase with OH terminus, but AZT triphosphate change OH terminus into N3. So the virus reverse synthetase don't bind their right thymidine. So it's not, but during some months it's very effective to the aged person, but after a month the reverse synthetase evolved, so HYUs are increased in the aged people's body.
This cartoon shows how a change in reverse synthetase active site enables it to recognize AZT as an imposter. Once a mutation occurs, only AZT resistance variants survive and initiate to replicate HIV insusceptibly by AZT. So researchers have developed a variety of multi-drugs that are the kinds of inhibitors of reverse transcriptase or pretase or fusion or integrase.
Many researchers invented very much drugs, but they use them only one alone. So then HYU evolved to get resistance for the medicine, like the case of AZT. But one day a researcher found the method using 2 or more drugs simultaneously. HYU will evolve resistance to one drug, but it may not have resistance to other drugs. So it is called the highly active antiretroviral therapy, and it's rising rates in the patient, and their death is decreased, but it's not whole therapy to the age.
However, in some cases, variants continue to replicate because they can reproduce before therapy activated, or they can be resistant to multi-drugs simultaneously. So, and multi-drugs methods is too difficult or impossible to tolerate for some patients because nausea and anemia and a variety of metabolic disorders make the therapy hard to be prescribed.
accepted drug treatment to cure HIV. That is gene therapy. Very few people have HIV resistance in those Europe. It is very rare. The feature of these people is that they have CCR5 delta 32 LN. CCR35, the 32 means that the deletion of 32 base pair in the normal sequence of DNA. HIV cannot bind to immune host cell because they have no CCR5 co-receptor. Those people who have CCR5 delta 32 LN are not infected by HIV.
For example, last year, there was a person who is named Timothy Ray Brown, and she had been perfectly cured from HIV. So she was also diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, and as the disease spread through his bone marrow, and he was forced to get Ghrelin chemotherapy and stem cell transplant. So he also suffered unexpected neurological side effect, which left him forgetful or temporarily blind. But however, the incredible thing is happened. HIV is cured. The reason why the bone marrow donor has CCR5 delta 32 LN, so he can be cured from HIV. For this surprised case, the possibility to cure AIDS is to be sure, and I hope that AIDS will not be incurable disease anymore. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jo Hong-yeon and my major is biomedical engineering. I will introduce my teammate. He's Ali and he's mechanical engineering student. Today, we are going to talk about biorobotics. What's your first impression when you hear this word? What's your first impression?
Is similar to the bionics we were talking about?
Yeah. Some people think it's difficult or complex or nuisance. But it's wrong. Before beginning presentation, I want to show you a short video clip. What it is? This is Iron Man. It's the one example of biorobotics. So if you watched or have heard this movie, you already know about biorobotics. From 27 to 30s, Robot World 2011 was held in Ilsan of Korea. The robot industry became the new means of livelihood. So look at this chart, look at this data. The world market size of robot industry is $150 billion, but it will soar to USD 500 billion in 2020. Robot World 2011 is one of the big robot festival in the world. In this festival, lots of companies and scientists are interested in biorobotics. Because it's the fusion technology. it combines biotechnology, IT, and nanotechnology, and even mechanical engineering and life science also. It covers most fields of engineering, so they need biomedical engineer like me, and they need mechanical engineer like Ali, and also they need life scientists like you guys. So if you are studying life science, you should listen carefully our presentation. Biologics want you. So we divide our presentation in 3 parts. First one is medical application. Second one is military application, and third one application in daily life. Now we are going to begin our presentation. First of all, I want to talk about medical application. At first, I will talk about surgery robot. Doctors recognize that they need improved tools for surgery. They said it will be a golden standard of future surgery. So I'm going to show you a short video clip. Oh, sorry. Oh.
외과의사의 수술 오차가 3mm 가량인데 비해 이 로봇의 오차는 0.01mm 정도에 불과합니다.
정확한 위치로 우리가 수술 전 계획했던 대로 인공관절이 삽입되기 때문에 조기 실패율을 낮출 수 있다고 생각이 돼서 장기 성적이 더 향상되지 않을까 이렇게 생각합니다.
원래 이 의료 로봇은 미국의 한 의료 기업에서 큰 의료 로봇의 국내외 판매 10만 달러인 이 의료 로봇 핸들을 수출할 경우 소나타 400회를 수출하는 것과 같은 효과를 볼 수 있습니다. 또 원천 특허를 갖고 있기 때문에 마진율이 30%에 이르면서 회사 실적은 초고속 성장세를 보일 예정입니다.
Yes. Before surgery, doctor takes CT and inputs simulation and surgical area, and then robot carry out surgery by itself. The era of surgeon, a doctor, is 3 millimeter, but the era of a robot is just 0.01 millimeter. It's more accurate than human. So now it's just used for only knee surgery, but it will be used for shoulder joint and spinal cord and nerve surgery. And now I'm going to talk about medical service robot called Medibot. 21st century is aging society, so we need a robot which care for old people who live alone. Doctor can monitor and watch old people using robot from long distance, and old people can check their vital sign like PSO2 and pulse like this picture, and then it can have phone call and emergency call for handicapped people who cannot move. And it can be also used in hospital or health center. When patients wait for treatment, it demonstrates health information and hygiene knowledge. And also it promotes people should get vaccination and get a shot against flu. And it's made by Kiro. Kiro is the best valuable company in Robot Institute. They have a plan to enter overseas market, especially in China, United States, and Europe.
Well, hi everyone. For my presentation today, I will focus on 2 points. The first is the applications of biorobotics in military, and secondly, I will focus on the applications of biorobotics in daily lives. And then after that, I will conclude my presentation for today. So what do we have here is a robot called Big Dog. it is an advanced graph generating robot. It was developed by the Boston Dynamics, an engineering and robotic design company, to imitate the mobility and the speed of living creature. The development of this robot was funded by the United States Marine Corporations, and it took about more than 2 years to produce each of these robots. Plus, it is also stable that even if you push it from the side, it can regain back its balance in less than 10 seconds. Because of its durability, it is designed to help soldiers carry heavy loads through places that the normal vehicle cannot go, and it can be used in different weather conditions. And here is the specifications of the robot, and it is the program started 5 years ago, and it will be scheduled to be officially used by the United States Army by 2012. Yes. And then the applications of biorobotics in daily life. Biorobotics nowadays have a huge impact on human lives, especially in research, especially in search and rescue missions. In search and rescue missions, the workers need to find the victims in approximately 48 hours after the accidents happen, or else the chances of rescuing the living survivors is small. So robots such as this, with the movement and the mobility that resembles snake, can easily crawl into collapsed building to search for the trapped victims. Thus, less time is needed and the numbers of casualties can be reduced. Then we move on to the industrial sector. In the industrial sector, the applications of biorobotics have been implemented since 1985, pioneered by United States and Japan in the research and development of biorobotic field. So as you can see from this graph, by the end of the year 2005, about 40% of nearly 1 million industrial robots used in the whole wide world. 40% of them is used in Japan alone. So move on to the next slide we have here is a therapeutic robot called Paro. Paro was invented by Japanese scientists in 1993, and it served as pet at home and as therapy aid at the hospitals, elderly care centers, and schools. Paro was officially closed on sale in the year 2000, and 2 years later it was listed as the most therapeutic robots in the whole world by the Guinness World of Record. So before I conclude my presentation for today, let us remember back that with biorobotics, we can perform surgery much better and with more accuracy, work much more easier for our soldiers, and lastly, it also improves our lives. So for further information, you can visit the biorobotics lab in Erika campus. So that's all from me, thank you.
Hello, my name is Franklin, and my partner is Yongil. Let me introduce mutation. I will talk about innate mutation, and you will talk about acquired mutation. What is this? This is X-Men. X-Men is mutation, but they have a good ability. What is this? This is polydactylism. He is mutation too, but his mutation is disease. In my world, most mutation is disease. Let me introduce innate mutation. First, Parkinson's disease. Second, Down syndrome. Third, hemophilia disease. Parkinson's disease is degenerative disorders of central nervous system, and it results from the death of dopamine generating cell in substantia nigra, a region of midbrain. Parkinson's disease is more common with elderly people, and most cases occurring after the age of 50. There are many people with Parkinson's disease. I will tell you 4 persons. Muhammad Ali and the former American President Ronald Reagan and the former Pope Johann Paul II. Second? American actress Susan Hayward. Down syndrome is a chromosomal condition caused by the presence of or part of an extra 21st chromosome. The incidence of Down syndrome is estimated at 1 per 733 births. Although it is statistically more common with older people, due to increased mutagenic exposure. The person is 나경원, and her daughter. Her daughter is Down syndrome. Down syndrome. Hemophilia disease is a group of hereditary genetic disorder that impairs the body's control to ability, blood clotting and coagulation, which is used to stop bleeding when blood vessel is broken. Famous case is the Queen Victoria, the family of Queen Victoria. Hemophilia factor is recessive, and recessive factor is unaffected. X-linked recessive carrier mother and unaffected father. Hemophilia factor is inherit 1 daughter and 1 son. The daughter is carrier and the son is affected. The daughter is not affected.
Hello. Hello. Let me introduce acquired mutation. First, cancer. Second, tumor. This graph is death cause of Korea. Cancer is dominant. This graph is common cancer type in Korea. Stomach cancer and thyroid cancer is domain.
lung cancer is 13%. But deadly cancer type in Korean is lung cancer is dominant, very very deadly disease. Sorry. Tell me, do you smoke? It's very terrible. You must stop smoking. If you stop smoking in 2 months, you regain smoking. You regain normal lung.
Wow. Wow.
Second, acquired mutation is tumor. Tumor is benign tumor and malignant tumor. This baby is benign tumor. If left untreated, this growth can spread into the main the table is benign comparison benign tumor with malignant tumor. Because malignant tumors growth velocity is fast and expanded possibility returning chances are possible. So malignant tumor is very deadly disease. Consequently, I will explain counter prevention about mutation. Harry, what is different in presentation?
Other things are coupled, the room 21 is coupled.
Yes, 21 is different than normal chromosome. Normal chromosome is 2, but Down syndrome its chromosome is 3. This difference causes deadly disease. If mutation chromosome is found, you must select 2 things. One is deletion, and 2 is mutation baby. It's very difficult decision. This food is cancer prevention food. Tomato, pumpkins, green tea, broccoli, sweet potato is very good. We need this food. Thank you.
I think it's quite okay we can finish with learning today. Hopefully we'll have that lovely helium on Thursday. Day one, we're not sure about him. We're going to use this for just 2 classes. That's all. So see you on Thursday. Have a nice evening.
Can we have one moment here, please?
Yeah, please.
Well,
Loads of time. Go crazy.
just you guys have never forget it's Halloween today, so
It is.
yeah, I kind of prepared a lot of